Hello everyone and welcome to Quality RPGs. Today we are having part 25 of our Paladin role-playing playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3. And without further ado, let's continue. So at the end of the last episode we achieved kind of an ending, which is not exactly what we are hoping for. But let's hope if we can continue our journey to the end of this adventure.
You said it was under control.
It isn't you I answer to, Gortash.
Oh, the general voice. Is this where we salute?
Salute, yes, with cleavers through his blood-starved flesh. How it crawls with failure, like flies on lick-wet carrion.
You forget yourself, Orin. I have played my part.
You built an army for our masters, true enough. But what of the astral prison? A rogue true soul flaunting it under your nose all this time, and you ran from him.
Sure that they would follow and deliver it into my hands here. If you would cease these distractions.
The distractions have been yours, Ketheric. Perhaps we never should have dug your daughter up. So you haven't lost your edge, but you're still not as sharp as Orin, I wager. The Slayer against the Undying One.
Oh, Slayer, I guess that's kind of an avatar of Baal.
His crypt breath
Or an
sings
aspect.
to my sinews again. But he must lead the murder march to Baldur's grave.
If the weapon is truly in your grasp, Ketheric, might I suggest closing your fist? Orin and I can wait for you no longer. The plan proceeds. We're going to the city, and we expect you to... The Edict of Bane!
The lash of God!
The Testament of Myrkul!
So I guess that's an Elder Brain.
One of the cruelest and most powerful creatures in existence, enslaved by mere mortals.
Look at that crown. I'm radiant, but I can't. This is it. I must do as Mistra commands.
Okay, so let's choose
What
this
choice
this
do I
time.
have? More than just a goddess counsel my courage. Whole worlds hang in the balance.
I do trust you. More than myself right now.
But I have no desire to end it. To struggle on.
There we are. It wouldn't do to fight in front of our guests. Behold, Duke Ravengard, the Absolute.
Heaven preserve us.
You wag your word flap in vain, olderling. Once the worm holds the whip, your shredded flesh will serve us.
Now, it's really time we were going. We will empty this place and begin the march. You may catch up with the army once you've retrieved the weapon. And Ketheric, do try not to sulk. You're supposed to be the fearsome general come to conquer. And I am the hero who will save it.
Okay.
It is time, faithful ones. March on Baldur's Gate. We go to prepare the way.
So I guess we will find Ketheric rather soon. Isobel. Ketheric was taking some beating. Intellect devourers.
Predicted. What is it, I wonder, that draws one toward death like a moth to light? You could have run away, absconded with the prism. The one thing that could prevent me from fulfilling my destiny. But the lure of one's destiny is irresistible, isn't it? Perhaps you hope to learn your place in history before you are erased from it. A bright flash of clarity before the snuffing out.
Let's try to fish some information, even though this would be perhaps the most Paladin thing to say.
The very fact of your being attests to its power. Despite your infection, you resisted. What good is an army of thralls if they do not obey their master? Let us speak plainly. My Lord Myrkul gave me the one thing I desired, the one thing no other god could grant me. My daughter's life returned. Her heart beating once more. For that, he asked that I serve as his chosen. Join Orin and Gortash to grow the cult of the Absolute, and then take control of it. He's never had a more devoted follower. I have fought great wars before, in the service of other gods and other powers. But for Myrkul, I would condemn all of Faerun to death.
Okay.
You are all that stands between me and my destiny. And you have brought the prism here. I will kill you now. And then I will raise you as my servant.
Let's add some bonuses and hope this will work. Perhaps the fight will become a bit easier.
Repent? Would that even be possible? Perhaps. No. There is no repentance. No release. My debt can never be repaid. He is here. He is watching. He is listening. He is.
Okay. Okay. So... yeah. So... Apostle of Myrkul. Dame Owlin, Mind Flayer. Perhaps... Necromites. Perhaps it would have been... a bit easier if we had fought Ketheric and taken care of most of these. creeps that are here.
Pointless attacking Ketheric while the Night Song's bound to him. She must be freed.
Okay, so towards the Night Song then.
Swords meet sorcery.
Perhaps we can buy a bit of time. Perhaps we should use haste and then fly. Okay, so much for that. And so much for that. And are these guys going to hit us? Let's hope not. Yes, they are. How come their spells hit so much harder than ours? Well, perhaps it's just luck. Okay, that's good. So, I think Gale can concentrate on those guys, or rather that one. And let's do this spell again. And I think we dare not risk any consequences of that.
Step to it.
A fireball there might be rather nice, except... Okay, good. So what do we have to do there? Well, let's get going in any case. And of course it would have been rather nice to heal her, but I guess this is with what we have to do. Oh. I think we need to deal with that mind flayer rather soon. Okay. Okay, too far. So we still need to hit it. Okay, but that's free once again. And right on time. Okay, that's nice. And we can climb up rather soon. That was bad. That was bad too. Oh, some new necromites. I think we should focus on the Mind Flayer and this Apostle of Myrkul. So
They weren't expecting this.
okay, a bit by bit. And can we... Okay, we cannot. Nice. And second strike. And I think we will hit it as well. And let's hope this will be enough. Excellent.
There's an illicit parasite in that corpse. You should take a look.
Impossible. Death cannot take me. I am its master. My lord, hear me. Nothing. I am forsaken. You have no idea what you've done. Isabel.
Okay.
The rats! Together! We have crushed him! Brain and body!
That's a bit of a rage there.
No! No! We pick our way toward our fates. Unleashed! Pity I cannot say the same for Isabel. She may have been Ketheric's daughter, but she was my world entire. Do what you must. Then we fly this foul place.
Okay.
The Chosen of Myrkul is dead. Permanently this time.
So, I was a bit of worried. Can we loot Ketheric?
It's in his armor. Take it.
No one stopped me yet.
But apparently nowhere is there. The grand design, that looks interesting. And let's actually make sure that the absolute end... Oh, they are there. A nice battle, and we made it quite a bit easier with the diplomacy. Okay. The grand design. Okay, so I think these documents are rather interesting. So that has been read already. Ah. Okay. Okay. So, time for the bigger loot then. And perhaps we should heal a bit more. If something will still happen.
No time to rest.
Okay, and let's save just in case. And we are good to go. So spare +1, moon devotion robes, channels gloves. Okay, that's nice. Mind flare parasite. And perhaps actually some of the items might... what gloves we have? If we take that away, that's +8. What about Shadowheart and Gale? And let's send that to camp.
Let's get on with it.
Oh, that's actually rather good, that snatching missiles. And that's good as well. And that too, so... yeah, I guess that's the best we can do for now. And then...
Alive, so that's progress.
can we actually do something with those?
Not over. Through. Still breathing. Like everything.
Well, that should allow us to loot at least something. And let's see.
In death, the body is cooling, but energy radiates from the stone.
Remarkable. Truly. And now the picture comes together.
The Absolute is neither god nor man. It is the Elder Brain you saw, held here by those three against its will. The crown's markings suggest it was forged in Netheril, an ancient empire whose it is a crown of domination. The stones were taken from its crest. They are nether stones. The crown's Netherese magic must be the true source of the parasite's ability, and it must be the reason nobody could heal you. If the crown can do this to the parasite, I dare not imagine.
Netherese. These Chosen are powerful indeed to have such magic in their command.
I believe you fought and defeated an avatar of Myrkul, the god of necromancy. A remarkable feat. Ketheric was Myrkul's chosen. I know Lord Enver Gortash, an arms dealer and a slaver. He is a worshipper of Bane, the god of tyranny. The other is a mystery to me, but the way she spoke, it is most likely she follows Baal, god of murder. Which means the Absolute is a front for the gods of death, and our enemies are chosen of the dead three. Bane, Baal, and Myrkul. The tyrant, the assassin, and the necromancer. They are known to pick from their most devout followers, a chosen. Each one alone would be a formid, but working together, I dare not imagine what they might achieve. We prepare for the fight of our lives, and the lives of everyone in Faerun. The army of the Absolute is within the city, an elder brain, brimming with power, ready to turn in order the death gods chosen are on the cusp of giving. We must wrest control of the brain from the chosen before that happens. Our chances of success are slim, but we must not. I will be your shield, but you... And when the chance comes to strike, you must take it, for...
Okay. Reaper's Embrace. That might be actually rather good. And let's see. So the latest... Oh. I think we are not... Is this... Okay, perhaps Shadowhearts can use that one. Well, perhaps we should equip this one. That can be sent to camp.
What's next?
It's one-handed. I guess we will keep that. Yeah. So, I think we should have or get Warhammer ability. And as it is, let's
No time for Danny.
portal to the surface. I guess we can go.
I'll give it a shot.
The wizard's quite worthless with a tired mind. Sleep beckons. I would follow.
There are important matters to discuss.
I can't help but feel like I've been fumbling in the dark for too long. And I've just had the crown. The Netherese magic.
Most Netherese artifacts contain only the faintest amount of their former power.
I can't fathom how such a wonder survived. Surely everything of its ilk was destroyed along with Netheril itself, but no matter. That crown sits on a gargantuan elder brain bent on destroying us and everything. We need to learn more about what we saw. An artifact as powerful as luck would have it.
Okay.
We'll soon find ourselves near one of the finest book collections this side of Candlekeep. Sorcerer's Sundries. I need to go there and learn all I can. Indeed. Their collection of rare tomes is... You'll have to forgive my eagerness, but if my suspicion...
I'm sorry.
What's up for discussion?
The shadows yet fester. There are depths to this alliance. Do illithids possess souls? No. Nor canst thou. Yet, the three amass a flock without souls, yet to what end? Until such time, be availed of my services.
Okay.
Where matters of balance are concerned, I am eternally cold. Yes, but once judged, ascended, then vanquished. The alliance is reforged, mortal. The plains thus quake. No.
Okay. Well, that was at least plain. So we are in the Moonrise Towers.
Ketheric is dead. Balthazar is dead. We live at the mercy of the gods. We must remain vigilant and grateful. I will join your camp tonight. There we will You certainly will. And you, Sharon. Cleric of the Lady of Loss, who is so much more than she appears. We will cover some small part of it.
Good. Whatever you think you know about me had better be worth it.
And who's Halsin? Oh, the
You
druid.
prevailed, my friend. Out there, the curse still thrives. I failed this place. Now I must remain behind and stand watch over it. The same. I had hoped I might have been able...
Okay, so perhaps we did fail some part of the quest. So... we can head to Baldur's Gate, but I guess it's time for a rest first.
Best be on my way.
So I think we should have some interesting discussions here.
Damned. With that parasite in his brain, Father could wreak untold havoc in the Absolute's name. Should Baldur's Gate fall to the Absolute, everyone... We're not just fighting for our cure. We're fighting for my father. We're fighting for the Gate. We're fighting for all of... Worm's Rock Fortress. It serves as headquarters for the Flaming Fist. The Absolute's armies on the march. Gods forbid a tadpole Grand Duke throw open the gates for them. Orin. I'd never heard tell of. But Gortash I know. Or know of more. A bit player with dreams of a leading role, the way Father told it. I don't remember much beyond that. But where these Chosen are concerned, I have a suspicion...
that Chosen might be a reference to Wheel of Time.
Yes, but first, a question. If your home were under siege, what would you sacrifice to... As would I. I was 17. Father... Older Raven Guard had just been named. That's when the Cult of the Dragon...
The Cult of the Dragon, a fractured religion. Some believers hold that undead dragons will inherit. Others worship the dragon goddess Tiamat and intend to summon her to Faerun.
To conjure the Dragon Queen, a 10-day after Father left. I heard a whisper as I slipped. I grabbed a rapier and set out. There wasn't a clap. There they were.
Your head tingles. Will wants to show you what
Okay.
the looming shadow of the mount. Atop each totem, a dragon's head is carved. And a massive orb held there is a crack of thunder, a gust of wind, and a dragon's white as the maelstrom howls. Mizura's lips press to your ear. She will destroy Baldur's Gate. Grant.
She read the terms while two devils stood witness. And I said yes. One soul for one city. She didn't. She came on order of her mistress. Tiamat made a play for power. Zariel had other plans. That was the most another pet added to her warlock menagerie.
Okay.
I don't know that it was brave. The moment I agreed, I burned with the fire. The cultists choked on our poisons and burned from our flames. And when we were done, all my soul was bound, and my lips were sealed. It is the one scar I ever bore of it. Mizora replaced it with a sending stone. I could flee to the spine of the world, or the depths of the lower dark, and still never shake her. I don't know that it was brave. I just know that he returned to an unsuspecting city. I tried to tell him the truth, but my mouth couldn't form words. I showed him my stone eye after. He said only one word. I understand.
Okay. That discussion is done. I think we can give this.
Pity about Halsin. I was getting used to having an extra strong around. He smelled nice too. Like, outside. You did? Wow. That was sound of you. Glad to be counted among them. Wish I could have been there to watch those Ignots crumble. Then again, thanks to you, I'll live to fight another.
Okay, so.
Hey, soldier. We were both part of Zariel's. In the grand scheme of things, I'm inconsequential to Zariel. Sure. She favored me like a child. I'm sure when Zariel gave her the order to hunt me down, Mizora was delighted. No kidding. The fighting, the chaos, the betrayal. I don't know. You'd think she'd have more important things to do. Devils and their pride. The year, 10 air. The place, sleepy little town called Baldur. I was a kid looking for a way to fill my days and make some cash when I fell into the wrong crowd. Through the jigs and the reels, he made a deal with Zariel behind my back. She put this thing in my chest and set me to work. Well,
Okay.
10 years of that. The story. Guy named Gortash. Politician. I guess I was naive to think everything he got up to.
The circle is closing.
Sometimes I'm jealous of that girl. Gives me energy. Power. If I'm excited at all, angry, nervous, delighted, enticed, I burn hot. Hot enough to... I try not to think about it. One of these days, I'll sort the whole infernal affair out, get myself cooled, but... not. Copper for your thoughts? Depends on the type. Ice devils hate an inferno, but that's an easy one. Orthons, demons, on the other hand. Every demon has sharp instincts, sharp weapons. Anyway, what were we talking about?
Okay. I thought we should have some infernal iron or something for her. So we should have... yeah, Gale is there, but... yeah, there is the discussion. And let's see about Shadowheart as well. And perhaps Lysil. too.
Chatter already?
Your skull trembles.
Voss! Just still Kithrak, Knight. He'd have led us right to the crash. Instead, he watches for Skvar. An unexpected, a lesser man would be adorning the robe, yet your head remains firmly atop your shoulders. If by nice you mean truthful. Now, to the point. The crash is not far from, unless, of course, you'd rather sprout waxy tendrils where there were no tendrils before. Keep me at your side, and I will invoke protocol. It is my people's duty to aid infected Githyanki.
The disc appears in your mind's eye.
Tirsu markings. The texts are enciphered, but I've solved the pattern.
Your head buzzes in concert with Lae'zel's, but it hardly matters.
Drivel, all of it. Gith declared Vlaakith Queen of the Empire, and her own son defied her. Orpheus would have ceded control to the Gith. She did nothing. Thank your good fortunes I'm a tolerant woman, or I'd have sliced off a few toes for suggesting it. I sought to reach a Githyanki creche and be rid of these tadpoles. I'm going to find my people.
You consider your options, knowing that should Lae'zel depart alone for the crash, she could fall to the curse.
Damn it all. You may be right. I may be wrong. I hate...
Okay. So let's chat with Shadowheart.
This land remains cloaked by Lady Shah's power. Good. A shame it... I'm sorry.
Okay. So...
What do you know about me? You spoke of my past. Being chased... almost no one.
There is nothing I can tell you that you do not already know yourself. They trained you well, trained you hard. Chiseled away any part...
I chose to do that.
Secrets. Yes, yes, that is an old song, girl. Your goddess cares more for her precious...
Get to the...
When you freed me, you severed a bond between me and that dog, Thorm. A bond of pain. When I laid eyes on you, I sensed a similar bond. You, tethered to two others.
Oh.
Someplace distant.
You feel Shadowheart's mind tug at the edges of your own. You know this sensation. She wants you to... Your mind joins with Shadowheart's. Something pulls.
Okay. Oh, is it a druid?
What? Who was that man?
You already know. Did you not see yourself in him?
My father.
That is him.
No.
And who told you that? Your adoptive family? You are not to blame. But you are a child no longer. You are a woman.
My parents. I need to save them.
Your parents are with your abductors. You will need to return to their lair. You may have once thought of them as comrades, mentors, friends, even... You have been forewarned for what is to come. But not yet forearmed. I was able to retrieve it before it sank too far. Shar is quick to discard whatever she has no use for. But I felt it call to me as I took flight. Whatever Shar calls her own, Selûne has equal and mirrored. Take it.
I'll need every advantage it seems.
A debt repaid.
It hurts.
Shah torments you still. See that your parents' sacrifices are not in vain.
Okay, so let's see. Oh, we have the spear, I guess.
What's next, I wonder?
Dark vision +3. Well, I guess that's rather nice. Yeah. And I guess we can... this is two-handed. Well, I guess we can send some of these away. And it's time to have a bit of a rest and continue the journey.
I never met a skeleton before. Are you know?
Okay, so Shadowheart wants to have a chat.
I've been lied to. My whole life. My parents are alive, and I have to save them. I think a part of me always knew that. Indeed. But the truth... We'd better press on for now, and hope we're ready. But before that, there's one thing I need to see to. You'll see for yourself soon enough. Just leave it with me.
Fine. What's on your mind? Must I? Thinking about it won't help. Find a way to rid us. I'm not too hopeful that a Gith crash will actually prove our salvation, but worth keeping in mind.
How are you holding up? Don't be so modest. I can't remember the last time I met someone like you.
Okay. And let's return to the map, and I guess we are ready for Baldur's Gate.
We leave the heart of the Absolute alive. Thanks to you. You did well to defeat Ketheric. But Ketheric was only... There are many more battles ahead, and they will not be so easily won. You will need... You have the makings of a leader. But if we are to succeed, we will need others. Even if the buildings are demolished, there are always survivors. Baldur's Gate may not know it yet. Seek on its streets those whose purpose aligns with our... Together, we will put...
Okay. So... we have to raise an army, it seems.
Shame we could not lift it. But we have to move on.
I thought we lifted it, but... well, I guess not. A disappointment, really?
The Absolute armies are on the march, and Baldur's Gate is their
perhaps we have some things we could do. So there is this Punish the Wicked, and then perhaps we will pay a short visit to the Mind Flayer colony still. So perhaps we can do something about the curse. Or perhaps we should have done that already. Well, no matter, let's tie these loose ends. And we are quite close to gaining a level. So I guess not many quests needed for that.
The air stirs in trepidation. You have the... We have it. Her lies. Her... Well, she flees no more. And you will be the judge. Make her beg. Make her...
Then steel your heart, for this woman is a sub...
Okay. Perhaps we will end up having a fight.
Witness.
You said I was gonna be punished. That you'd be the judge. But I didn't mean to hurt anyone. I said it didn't mean nothing. That Ben and Mark were just... The Dark Justicia promised she was gonna chat with him. She promised. She gave him a dagger each. And told him on the count of 3 to start. She never said stop. I'd do anything to take it back. Anything.
Oh, well, perhaps this one.
You're right. I should have.
Glorious. You broke her most thoroughly. Well done. Perhaps you have done well. Her pain and here for your services.
Okay.
A spasm grips your chest.
Okay, we don't want to have any of that. Oh, and apparently we have a bit of backtracking to do. So I guess calling her a coward was not a Paladin thing to do. So let's have the chat rather soon and then head there.
I've been lied. My parents are alive and I have to save them. Indeed, we'd bet, but before that, there's one thing I need to see to. You'll see for yourself soon enough. Just leave it with me.
Fine. What's on your mind? I'm not too hopeful that a gift...
How are you holding up?
Okay, and let's leave the camp. And then let's head... Oh, what's in here? Githyanki map. That will be a rather difficult thing to do.
We leave the heart of the Absolute alive. You did well to defeat Ketheric. There are many more battles ahead, and they will not be so easily. You have, but if we are to succeed, we will need up. Even if Baldur's get seek together.
So to the last light in. And I guess this is a lesson to save a bit more often. I guess this is the way. Well, not quite. We need to turn right from here. Yeah.
We will leave soon enough.
Leave?
No, not until we've dealt with Madeline.
Something's on my mind.
Yes, to punish a murderer. If that is not enough, leave. I have no time for those lacking commitment. The Raven always knows.
Okay.
Well, she and you will be the judge. Then witness.
I said, did the Dark Justicia promised she gave him a dagger on the cup. She never said stop. I'd do anything to take it back. Anything. What I did was wrong. And I won't put hearing that just one person doesn't hate me. That one. Thank you.
You were supposed to make her suffer! That doesn't matter! I seek the guilty. You have crossed me.
Okay.
You have been judged and found wanting.
So, where is the rest of the party? When we would need them.
There's no time to waste. Let's try this way.
Did we hit it?
I'm not here for chit chat.
I guess this is not working. Okay, so apparently now we are talking.
Survival is all that matters.
Shall we cut and run?
Let's finish this.
That's annoying.
Death's cold grip.
Focus.
Well, that the fear was broken is nice, but we could have done a bit more damage. Oh! So let's get the weapon.
Can't slow down.
Oh, So, yeah, that moonbeam seems to be hitting us there as well.
Can't give up now. That took the edge off.
Come on, you don't actually need to walk through the moonbeam, really.
Welcome, rest.
Always room for more. No one back home.
So perhaps there is something to loot. And let's move forwards before Gale gets himself killed. Okay. And then to the... Oh. So actually we cannot... Well, the curse stays then.
Shadow curse persists. A shame we could not lift it. But we have to move on.
Perhaps that could have been done from the Illithid colony. But I think we will continue towards Baldur's Gate in the next episode.
Are on the march, and Baldur's Gate is their target.
So thank you very much for watching. If you like the content, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Feel free to post comments, give advice, ask questions and so on. Have a great rest of the day. Quality RPGs out.